Should I start talking? Okay, today we are going to make a yummy smoothie. We're here in gorgeous Kauai. We just went for a great hike along the ocean, and now we want to replenish our body with lots of nutrients and minerals. So what we're doing is we're having one of our typical smoothies that we have, and we start with the water base, which is a fresh coconut that we got from the ground that I'm spilling on the ground. And I'm just going to turn this baby over and just let all this yummy coconut juice with all of its electrolytes seep into our little Vitamix. So it looks like we're going to have a big smoothie today because there is lots of coconut water. So our first step is the water. If you don't have a fresh coconut, which I know that this is a luxury that you don't normally get on the mainland or in other parts of the world, you can always use some really good filtered water or spring water. Okay, I want to make sure it smells good. So that's the first part, is the water element. Then we're going to use fruits. And here I've got some fresh papaya that we got locally. And I'm actually going to include all of these spicy seeds. Despite some people don't love the taste of it, it has a bit of a peppery taste. And the seeds are just really amazing digestive enzymes, antiviral, bacterial. So I always like to use the seeds in my smoothies, or I can make some papaya seed dressing. That's always another option. If you don't have papaya, which is fine, if you can get some local fruits, that's also really good. You know, I like to try to eat food from the area that I'm living in. So now we've done one papaya, we're going to do the other. And again, I'm just going to use the whole shebang. I'm scooping it out. And this is going to give us a nice sweet taste to our smoothie, because we're going to put lots of other ingredients in it that may be a little bit more on the bitter side. So, we got our papaya. Bananas are always fun in smoothies. They give them a sweetness, a little bit creamy, takes the bite away from some of the other greens that we're going to put in. So, I just put a little banana, again, right from our property. And now we go to the vegetable component. And we're going to go ahead and put some carrots that we cut up this morning, as well as some cucumber. This also gives it a nice creaminess and some thickness. So you can see we've got quite a hodgepodge going on in this Vitamix. Avocado, one of my favorites. Lots of protein. This is going to also help kind of keep you satiated throughout the day. And I tell you, you have one of these, and you don't need to eat for a lot of hours afterwards. It's not just some fruit or some protein powder. It's really all good, natural fruits and vegetables. Now we have our green element. So what we got up today was some chard, rainbow chard, which I love. So I'm just going to throw this in here. A little bit of lettuce. We always have a little lettuce in the house. Whatever you have in the house is going to work. It doesn't have to be, you know, any one thing. And then this is kale. And this is actually kale, local kale, from a woman who does biodynamic farming on the island. So I know it's imbued with lots of good love. In fact, this is so full that I don't know if I can fit other things in here, but we're going to try. Then we have our next element, which is, this is kind of our bulk food, and we have some sprouted. This is just what I found in the fridge. I would love to have some, you know, other kinds of sprouts. But these are actually some lentil sprouts. I just gave them a good wash. So we're going to throw them in there, because that's also helping with digestion. And then the bulk is also some coconut that I dished out earlier. So we're going to throw this coconut, which also gives it a nice sweetness. Get all your nice fatty acids. Then we have our last category, which is kind of special things. Again, whatever you happen to have in the house that might work. One of my favorites, chia seeds, known for their omega-3s. And you know what? It varies. We have a lot of coconut, so I'm not going to put a tremendous amount in, but I'll put a bit in. This also slows down the digestion of carbohydrates, and it's a very good for glycemic index. Turmeric from our property, always a good thing, anti-inflammation, antiviral, amazing thing. And I love mint, and I just picked some mint earlier, so I can always eat mint. Now you can also, this is a little pepper from the property. This can also be quite good. I'm going to avoid it, but some people really enjoy that peppery flavor. You could also throw some hemp seeds in, other protein, other extra nutrition. But we are so full here. Let's just go with what we got and let's see what kind of concoction we can make. So I'm going to put the cover on. I'm going to start low, and we're going to see this transform into a smoothie. So it's slowly building its way up. Now actually, because we have so much stuff here, I'm going to put my little handy dandy thing and see if I can help. And I'm going to start going up in velocity here. We're going to see what we can create. It's getting better. It's turning a bit more green. It's very liquidy because we put so much liquid in, but that's okay. And now we're going to go ultra fast. Now, every smoothie is totally different. Sometimes I don't chop it up enough, sometimes I chop it up too much. But, you know, this is looking pretty good. I mean, this is a lot. Usually we make about this much, but we got a little excited our first time filming. So we figured, let's go for it. So now we're going to try it. Of course, I'm looking for a glass. This isn't really glass, but this will at least give us a sense of what we've got going on. Let's just see if it's good. It smells green. And it's absolutely delicious. I can taste the fruits, the coconut, the greens, and I drink this and I will not be hungry for a lot of hours. So anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the smoothie demo that we did. And hopefully, you know, you can try it out yourself with whatever you've got in the fridge and just making a better, healthier day for you and everyone around you. To life. You can cut it now.